Hello there. You must be here for speed dating. My name's Fran. I run this little operation. Nice to meet you, Fran. You're a nice one. We get all kinds of ghosts here. Nice ones, sad ones, few spooky customers. It gets lonely being a ghost. It has been pretty difficult. It has? Wonderful. Then let's get started. We've got 3 rooms set up, each with their own super fun themes. You pick one and sit at a table. Then what? Another ghost who also signed up sits across from you. You'll have a few minutes to get to know them. Then a bell rings and you switch seats. Just like that. You meet 3 ghosts over 2 rounds, and at the end, you get to choose your favorite. If they liked you too, you go on a date. How's all that sound? I can't wait! Neither can I. First things first, though. Room of palms. Sweaty palms. It looks like the basement of an old church. Faded linoleum floors. Spare walls with the old religious print framed in peach-colored wood. On one side is a large open kitchen. Old refrigerators donated by the congregation hum and drip. This must be where the cabbage smell is coming from. Rows of long tables are set up for the next spaghetti supper. They work well enough for today's speed and dating. The bell rings and a ghost appears. Oh, what happened? Sup? I'm Riley. You're pretty hot for a ghost. Slow down there, buddy. Oh, hey, sorry. Just saying. Isn't it cool we stayed the age we died? Makes dying young a little better. How'd you die? Oh, wow. So, long story. I was a wide receiver in high school. Got real good. When it came time for college, bam! Full scholarship. But football's rough. When you catch passes like I did, you take a lot of blows. After a while, I started getting headaches. I'd get dizzy just standing up. I kept playing. I had to. I mean, these were my best years. Until one day, intracranial hematoma. I think that's what it's called. Anyway, now I'm here. And we get to meet. So it's not all bad. I try not to let how I died define me. So many ghosts have sad stories. I want to make the best of this. Have some fun. Be the best Riley I can be. It's just hard to figure out what that means. I wish ghosts didn't care so much about labels. It's just like when we were alive. Everyone's always telling me who I was, without bothering to learn who I am. That's deep, Riley. Thanks, bud. Football knocks stuff around in there. But sometimes, my brain still works. Brains and brawn. The total package, right? You better stop being nice to me. It'll go to my head. Jeez. I tried too hard to please him. Oh, snap. Halftime. Guess we call time out. Let's keep this going in the second half. Another ghost appears. Oh. Hello, sunshine. The ghost takes a long drag off their cigarette. The smoke rises up through their hollow frame, pumping out holes in their back. Nice to meet you. Is it? That's a surprise. I'm Vera. That's the lady in smoke. That's what, the ghost hunters call me. Ghost hunters? Living weirdos, trying to prove we exist. Hunter sounds dramatic. Gives them too much credit. For years now, I've haunted Vegas. The glitzier condominiums on the strip. Obnoxious houses behind gates. I wake up, rich fools at night, shrouded in gray smoke. Jangling pennies. Wheeling paid the price. Junk like that. Well, that's pretty cool. Thanks, hon. Spend lots of time working on it. I like, when, they choke on the smoke. Chokes them awake. Then they see me. Floating at the foot of their bed. Looking ready for a funeral. It works. Except when, the smoke alarms go off. And it's not as scary. So you're famous? I guess. Word gets around. I'm a regular topic on midnight radio. Not that it matters. It ain't like being famous when you're alive. What was your life like? My life was Vegas. I was, executive assistant to this big shot casino owner. This was big in the back room. Everyone moved in post-war. By the early 50s. It was a wonderland. My boss was a real piece of work. Balding, bad suits, always eating peanuts, tossing back rye. He was obsessed with money. Got it any way he could, and never let it go. No one liked him, but plenty feared him. It was my job to keep his sins quiet. Anyway, that's me. What brings you to this thing? When I was lonely, I hear ya. I'm about as lonely as a lost shoe. Just as useless too. You get used to it. Also, you never get used to it. You're not useless. Thanks, hon. Sometimes I'm not sure. Anyways, I do matter. Got that feeling even in life. Can't seem to make it go away. Hell smoker. Guess that's about. We'll have to pick this up later. See ya. Another ghost appears. The hell? Hey. Hey? I'm Stephanie, but you can call me Steph. Everybody does. What are you wearing? Just something I threw on. Oh, who am I kidding? I spent like an hour putting my face on this morning. What brings you to speed dating? I've been single for a while. At first, it was great. I did what I wanted to do. Taught myself some Japanese, played my clarinet every day without fail, allowed myself some time to get to know the real me. But after a while, the silence gets to you. My cat only says so much. Well, tell me about your cat. Clarence. Clarence is the angel, but he's more of a demon, especially around food. You know, how most cats have this pleasant meow? Almost, mew? Clarence wails and whines, all raspy like he's dying. Or dead. Ha 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 ha. You probably think I'm so weird. We're all a little weird. I suppose it beats being normal. There's nothing worse than meeting someone and running out of things to say. after like 10 minutes. That's why I'm here. There's no time to get bored. If you do, it's almost impressive. Tell me about learning Japanese. I thought I'd pick up it easily, since it's so far removed from English. There's such an art to drawing the characters, but there are so many. First, you learn haranga, hiragana. Those are the basic characters for sounds. Then, katakana, for words taken from other languages. By the time I learned all of those, I thought I was getting pretty good. Then came kanji. There are thousands of kanji letters. It's overwhelming. Well, you can always visit Japan. I'd love to. It would help to be immersed like that. It's just so hard to find the money. You can sneak on a plane. Ha 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 ha. That's pretty much impossible. How would I get through security? And they have assigned seats. It's easy when you're a ghost. If only. Sometimes I wish I was a ghost. Like, not dead. That'd be terrible. But a ghost. All ephemeral and ephemeral and timeless. But you are a ghost. Huh? Oh. I'm a ghost. Very funny. Ha ha ha. Boo. Please tell me you're joking. You're not joking. What is this? I don't understand. No, wait. The bell can't be ringing yet. Are you actually dead? Am I dead? Am I a ghost? Big blast. Second round begins. So, I'm right again. So what should we talk about now? I have no idea. Oh, well, you have no idea, and I have no idea. This will be a weird few minutes. Yeah. What are you humming? Just a little tune I wrote. I'd like to hear it. You sure? Because once you hear it, you won't get it out of your head. Never mind. Weak. I had a new fan. I don't just haunt sport fields, you know. Sometimes I'll be exploring a graveyard, and bam! Inspiration kicks one through the uprights. Do you do any art? Not really. Cool. It's good to be into things, but those things don't gotta be art or sports. You do you. Be the best ghost you can be. Do you hear yourself talk? I do hear myself talk. And what I hear is optimism. I gotta be optimistic. Anything else is a bummer. Sort of like you. Well, I'm not see you too, Riley. Weak. I was gonna ask if you want to go home to a game. Clearly that's out. Clearly I want to be done. I think maybe we can count this as a loss. There's always next time, though. The smoker. Hello again, sunshine. Good to see you back around. We already talked a bit about how I lived the Vegas life, my crooked casino boss. I'd like to tell you about how I died. Are you sure? Vegas takes a long drag off her cigarette. I'm always sure. It's speed dating. Might as well lay my cards out. One day in 1954, the casino rang me up. A voice. The boss's son said they were out of clean shirts. It was 6 a.m. The sun wasn't up yet. I dropped my girl off at a sitter and rushed over to the casino. Why'd you go? By this point, it had me trapped. I knew all of his secrets, and he knew mine. If I left, he knows what he'd do. I didn't mind dying, but I had a kid to think about. The casino front doors were locked. The doors were never locked. Security let me in and led me to the blackjack tables where my boss was waiting, dead on the floor. Blood soaking into the burgundy carpet. How awful. Awful is right. I never liked that guy, but I wasn't happy. That's for sure. Unlike his son, standing next to his dad's body, smiled when he saw him. You'll make this go away, he said. I nodded. Two guys, bigger than horses, stepped up behind me. They loaded my dead boss into the trunk of a black car. One of them drove, the other made sure to sit with me in the back seat. Did you know these men? No. All their tufts looked like the same. I swear they worked a year and then got put down, like my boss had been put down. I kept thinking about where this put me. When we got to the desert, would they bury me too? But they didn't. I watched as my boss, friend of the mayor, a builder of legend, got what he deserved, a hole in the sand. Your girl was a sitter? And she stayed there. I wasn't about to pick her up, at least not until things cooled down. So how did she die? How did you die? I went home alone, locked all the doors and windows, turned off the lights, and waited. Nothing happened until I nodded off. I woke to an intense heat, took a deep breath, sucking in hot black smoke. My lungs felt like they were burning. I couldn't see. They would burn my home down. After making sure I was inside. I'm so sorry, Vera. Well, now you know why. I'm the lady in smoke. The bell rings. Sorry this got so grim. After this is all over, maybe we could grab a drink and try not to, let the past haunt us. Even for just an hour. Drink after that. So wait, we're actually totally 100% dead? Sort of? Sort of? What the heck does that mean? We're still conscious? Does anything ever really die? Yes! Pretty much everything dies! Including people! Including me, apparently! Oh gosh! This is such a trip! The weirdest part, I still feel alive. I just dissociated. Like the world's going on without me. It's a familiar feeling. I felt it a lot when I was alive, too. What was your life like? It was difficult. Except, not really. Mostly life was pretty good. Good parents? Good parents for sure. There was really only one thing wrong with them. They were cooler than me. When I was born, they were in their early 20s. They were into all this weird music, artsy movies about ballet schools and witches, and fantastic planets that were just creepy. My dad even smoked alternative cigarettes. Meanwhile, I was that dork with the puzzles, learning languages for fun. My parents were excited when I joined band, then thought it would help me make friends. Mostly, I'd just like to practice alone in my room. I wish my parents were cool. No, you don't. Ugh. I shouldn't be too hard on them. They were by my side during the worst of it. Worst of what? This is so hard to talk about. I had cancer. A brain tumor. It was so bad. I diagnosed a week after my 19th birthday. I started getting headaches and feeling confused about things. Things would just look wrong, out of place. It's hard to describe. What was the treatment like? It was rough. radiation, chemo, so much chemo. They said it was aggressive, so they had to be aggressive. Eventually, the symptoms subsided. It seemed like they zapped it. Told me I was progression free, whatever that means. I was allowed to go back to school, but I didn't. I retreated to my room. After so much time facing death, I had a lot of trouble facing people. Funny, huh? Now I'm facing death and people. There's the bell. I guess it's back out into the world now. I have a lot to figure out. It was nice to meet you. Thanks for helping me talk this out. Steph leaves the room. If you hurry, you could catch up to her. See if she'd like to talk some more. Then again, a date with a ghost like Steph might not be the most exciting. She's no football hunk, nor is she some infamous lady in smoke. I don't know. Riley was totally cringy. And Steph was completely busted in all ways, shapes, and forms. And still trying to figure out her. I think we're gonna have to go with Vera, the smoker. Because she's just chill and she's got lore stories. And she seems really laid back. You meet Vera outside. She's smoking in the dark. Took you long enough. Not really. Well, I'm just kidding around. So, what do you want to do? The world's our... Vera stops talking. She seems distracted all of a sudden. You hear that? What are you gonna say? The world's our casino. There it is again. A voice. Did you hear it this time? I still didn't hear it. I'm hearing a second voice. This one sounds familiar. Like the way I'd sound if someone recorded me. Me, but not me. Where are the voices coming from? The voices are in my head, but also far away. The voice is calling out to me. It's saying, Vera, are you there? We are trying to reach Vera. Dead on the 5th, November 1954. And then the other voice, the one that sounds so familiar. It says, where are you, Mom? Oh no, my daughter. I'm sorry. I have to go. I have to find her. I understand. Or can I come with you? Can I come with you? Yeah, I think you'd better. I'm not sure what I'm hearing. It sounds like my daughter, but, well, you know what I've done. It might be nice to have some backup. You follow Vera to the source of the voices in her head. Wait, what? A small bungalow on a quiet street on the other side of town. There's a square hedge around the front yard, and a neon sign in the window. Psychic readings. Know the future. Know yourself. Let's go inside. Inside, the house is dark, except for a dim room towards the back, lit by trembling candles. Two people are seated at a table facing each other. One is a young woman, dressed in black with multiple piercings. She appears to be the psychic and playing the part with witchy flair. A second woman sits across from her. This woman is in her 70s, wearing wire-framed glasses and a long black dress. She looks like a retired librarian. That's my daughter. Is this a seance? It sure looks that way. What happens now? I feel a presence. Vera's daughter opens her eyes. Mom, are you there?
Your mother is here. She may not be able to speak, but she is listening. Mom, I sense 2 presences.
2?
Yes. One is unknown to me.
The psychic breathes in deeply.
You may now ask your mother a question. Perhaps she will respond.
Mom, it's Jane. I need to know what happened. How you really died. The police, the papers, they all said it was an accident. But I found your letters. Mom, what did they do to you? I can't tell her what happened. It's too hard. Can you say something? I need her to know. I'm out there. I'm just not sure I can do it. Tell her Mama I really died. Truth. The psychic repeats what you say word for word.
The letters were all true. Every word. I'm sorry I left you. I did it so you could live.
Jane begins to cry.
You didn't leave me. They took you from me. I was only a little girl. I'm so sorry, Mom. I miss you so much. I miss you too.
Damn. That was story of the smoker from Vegas, Vera. This game is the shit. If anybody could tell how good it was. Oh, but I gotta go to bed. I gotta get off here. I'm hoping to come on tomorrow and do more things.